everybody, this is Alessandra. Welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. We're going to be making chicken piccata today. It's one of my go-to recipes. Everybody loves it. It's simple, it's easy. Couple tricks. The most important thing I always find with chicken franchise, chicken piccata, chicken alla sorrentina, you must pound your chicken. Not cutlet thin, but it needs a little pounding to get tenderized. So let's get started. I have half a cup of flour. I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of salt and some fresh cracked pepper. And I have 4 tablespoons of butter, extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna measure when I start cooking. I have 2 chicken breasts, they're about 1.5 pounds to almost 2 pounds. We're 4 people. 2 tablespoons of capers in brine, and I did go ahead and rinse them already. I have a cup of chicken stock, some great white wine, and also what brings the flavor together, these lemons. A big shout out for my daughter Soraya for getting the lemons in California, AK for shipping them, and Brian, thank you, because I know it was your treat. So this meal really was with the help of 3 people, Soraya, AK, and Brian. Thank you very much. The lemons are gorgeous. I will be making also limoncello later today. So once I use 1 lemon for the piccata, I'll make limoncello. So let's get started with preparing the actual chicken. Crack the pepper right into the flour and the salt mixture. Now, why waste the lemon zest? Because that adds flavor. So I'm going to go ahead, not the whole thing, just half of the lemon. Oh, it smells divine. Okay. Oh my God, these kids. Okay. All right, so moving on. Okay, let's get the chicken cut. I'm going to be making, they're rather large, so I'm going to be making 3 slices. If your chicken's breasts are small, 2 slices will do, but this is a very big chicken breast. So I think 3 slices is gonna be great. Just be careful. You put your hand flat, a good sharp knife, and cut straight down. Okay, there it goes. Take it up, cut it apart. Now, this breast looks smaller, so I think I'm going to just do half. They're rather large. Now, with the parchment paper, you could use wax paper, whatever you have. I like to cover it, otherwise, if you don't cover it and the chicken is wet, it's gonna splash back. So this is the best way. Again, we don't wanna make them too thin, but you definitely want to tenderize them. See? Look what a beautiful slice we just got. So now, right into the flour mixture and set it on the side till we're ready to cook. Chicken is ready. Let's move over to the stove. We do have a little flour left, but I like to always use a little more, just because once you have your hands in the chicken, then you have less flour, you gotta get it. So a little more is sometimes the easier way. Let's go right over to the stove and get this cooked. My heat is on medium. I'm gonna say a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm just gonna add my first tablespoon of butter. Let the butter melt, don't overheat it, and we'll get the chicken right in. We're adding the chicken in, and you want it on medium-high heat because you want it to get golden brown. I'm going to do, you know what, let me do the 3 pieces at a time and I'll tell you why. I don't want to overcrowd it. I wanted a golden sear that's going to create all the flavor. So let's just be patient, stay right here. We'll flip them over, come closer, take a look how it's cooking beautifully. 2 minutes on one side. I'm going to go ahead and turn it and let it cook on the other side too. Now, don't worry if it doesn't cook through. You just want a good sear on both sides because I'll show you. We'll finish cooking it all together once we add the wine and the chicken broth. Let's remove the first batch of chicken. Now you could see there's not much of the oil left. So what we're going to do is another dab of the butter, a little bit more of the olive oil, not too much. I would say another tablespoon. See, now it's quickly melting. So go ahead and just add your last 2 pieces. I got 5 large pieces. I'm going to add all the chicken back in, and I'll tell you why. Because this is the time now that I add the wine, and I want the wine, the flavor, to be on the chicken too. So here I go. I put it in. My flame is on medium high. I'm going to go ahead and add my wine to the glaze, everything. There you go. Perfect. See that? Now, once the wine is evaporated, I'm going to start the process of creating the lemon caper sauce. I'm going to add in my capers right on. I'm going to add the remaining butter. Chop on a little bit of fresh parsley, just like this. See, now the chicken is cooking through. The flavors are all coming together. And it's going to make for a delicious meal. I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken stock. Lower your flame. I'm going to squeeze in the lemon. It's the juice of a whole lemon. Now lower your flame and let it cook until the chicken cooks through and the sauce thickens. Fresh cracked black pepper. And you'll see with the flour that we put on the chicken, that's gonna thicken up the sauce. So no need to add any cornstarch or extra flour. Look how beautifully the sauce has thickened. Let's plate it and let's get the juice. Hold on, I'm gonna do it this way. Can you see it? I don't want you to miss this deliciousness. Okay, bellissimo. And now, like I always say, l'occhio vuole la sua parte, the eye wants its part. It needs to look pretty, that's what it literally means. I'm going to decorate it with pieces of lemon. I don't like to add the lemon with the skin in and let it cook inside because it gives it bitterness. Just a little bit zest at the beginning goes a long way. So here it goes like this. Prezzemolo tritato, fresh parsley is beautiful everywhere. Ecco qua. And here it goes. Ecco a voi, chicken piccata. With the rest of the lemons, I'm going to be making limoncello, so hit the bell button so you could be notified for lots of new recipes coming up. Grazie, alla prossima, ciao ciao.